I don't know if you knew this, folks. This is a wild, wild story. You know how basically everything's LGBTQIA plus colon, semicolon, parentheses nowadays? Everything is, right? Apparently, the follow the science people, the trust the science people, are now saying that, in fact, your favorite dinosaur was trans. I'm not kidding you. A museum, a scientific person backed by the science TM says that T-Rex was zesty. And it's being pushed as everything. Like, I can't even imagine publishing this, but they did. First, we're going to take a look at some of the response to it. And then we're going to look at their actual science that they say, science TM. So we have the Media Research Center, okay, who pays $1,000 a month for a gold check mark, puts out this study. Gay dinosaurs? UK Museum pushes questionable theory that dinosaurs might have been queer, bringing a whole new meaning to T-Rex. I am not kidding. Transosaurus Rex. Museum goes fact-free and LGBT. And what a great opportunity I have now, too, by the way, is this is covered by my news media outlet, The Publica. If you're watching this video and you are not following at The Publica now on Twitter, you should do it. And if you aren't reading The Publica daily, you should do it. I make no money on the site. It's driving me to poverty, but it's one of my proudest accomplishments that exists. This article was written by Natasha Biazzi. It's been working for us from Jump Street. British Museum claims some birds, dinosaurs, may have been queer in new exhibit. Facts? Don't know. Folks, this isn't the science. This is the science. It's very different. A museum in the United Kingdom, by the way, thepublica.com is where you can check out The Publica. A museum in the United Kingdom is facing mockery after claiming that some dinosaurs may have been queer. Maybe that's why they went extinct. In the latest exhibition celebrating LGBT history, why do we have to celebrate it, by the way? It just is or it isn't. We don't have to celebrate it. It already gets a whole flippin' month. Can you wait till June, for crying out loud? A pamphlet handed out to guests speculates on the bedroom habits of dinosaurs. Again, in a museum. Hey, look at my tweet got in here. Aw, Natasha. Okay. The LGBTQIA plus history exhibit was founded in 2021. I'm sure via government grants, almost certainly, by the Hastings Queer History Collective, which consists of members of the gay and trans community interested in the queer history and demanding representation in museum. Of course. Why wouldn't you have, I have an idea for a great museum exhibit. Talk about all the young boys that Harvey Milk liked to spend time with, the boys that ended up offing themselves after being allegedly groomed by him. That would be a good museum exhibit, right? This is a guy that has a stamp in the United States Postal Service. Okay? Look into how Harvey Milk liked him young. This hero of the LGBTQ community. Perhaps look at that. I'd see a museum display about all the young men's lives he destroyed. Be interesting. Part of the exhibit includes a queer history trail map, which illuminates the trials and triumphs of 11 stories referred to as the collective's forebears. Included among the stories is one about a cast fossil of an herbivore's footprint. Although the excerpt notes it can't conclusively say that the dinosaur that made the fossil was in fact gay, it's a nod to LGBT history Because Christopher Winter, the boy who found it, is now grown up happily married to a gay man. Oh, I get it. I get the science, everybody. I get it now. If you're gay and you discover something, that thing is also gay. I get it. That makes total sense to me. Explaining how Winter first came across the fossil with his father at the age 11, the description of the fossil notes that queer history takes many forms. And in this case, it can make up an important part of the fossil's provenance. The museum's speculations about the extinct creature's bedroom habits was met with ridicule online from many who were shocked it wasn't satire. Jeremy Hambley, the co-founder of the Publica, yeah, Natasha, I'm going to give you a raise. Just kidding, I'm not. I'm hemorrhaging money from this website, but thanks for the shout out. Post on X, formerly Twitter, that they're trying to trans dinosaurs now. I'm dead effing serious. Others joked that it made sense that that's why the dinosaurs went extinct. If they were all gay, that could explain why they were extinct. Their bird relatives avoided the scam. In addition to theorizing the bedroom habits and gender identity of dinosaurs, the pamphlet also claims that pheasants are queer because female pheasants can change their biology when they stop laying eggs. Queer science. Bum, bum. Despite queer behavior in the animal kingdom being observed as far back as the 18th century, it's often ignored or hidden from the public. One example is of female pheasants changing their biology when they stop laying eggs and turn their brown feathers into brightly colored feathering typical of males. You know, sometimes my male German Shepherd thinks my leg is a female dog. Is he interspecial? That same dog also eats out of the litter box sometimes. So is that somehow confirmation that my dog is into humans? He's interspecially interested? Concluding the excerpt on pheasants adds, with queerness visible in the natural world, the argument is that somehow unnatural begins to unravel. Despite the museum's bold claims, Dr. Emma Hilton, a biologist and board director of the gender-critical campaign group Sex Matters, decried its statements about pheasants as nonsense. The only vertebrates that change their sex are all fish. Sorry, wait, I missed that. Oh yeah, birds do not do that. Often in the process of aging, female animals can produce male features as a result of hormonal changes. We can also see this in humans following menopause. But we would not say that an older woman was now a man because they have a bit of a mustache. Well, actually, people would say that. These kinds of claims can be very worrying. In addition to the exhibit highlighting several other gay historical figures, the pamphlet also asserts that under its description of the samurai suit of armor in the 18th century colonialism is in fact to blame for the destruction of many ancient gender systems in the countries around the world. I am completely I'm speechless. I'm completely speechless. What do you call a gay dinosaur? If you know, type it in the comments. But what? By the way, I'm sure that these people are all getting government funding. I'm sure they're getting money from the taxpayers to put out this ridiculous propaganda. A lot of their replies, they drank the wrong water. Who are these people? Maybe gay dinosaurs explains their extinction. That's definitely an interesting and unconventional theory. That's it. Get in this idiot squisher. From roar to rar. The evidence is clear. Yeah, the evidence is that a gay guy found a dinosaur bone. I'm not kidding. That's the evidence. The evidence of gay dinosaurs is a gay guy found a dinosaur bone. It's absolutely insane. Wow, as it seems way back when scientists were paid to show that smoking was healthier than non smoking, science could not be trusted. Now I wonder who's paying scientists to lie today. I think that's a very fair question.